up, YouTube? Stack44 coming in with another video. 5 reasons why a man would not commit to a woman. Before I get started, I want to give a shout out to all my new subscribers, all my regular subscribers. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscription button in the corner of your screen. Hit that notification bell as well, and you'll get all my videos sent straight to your phone or your device as soon as I put one up on YouTube. But let's get right into this video. 5 reasons why a man would not commit to a woman. You know, at the end of the day, I always tell you guys, men are the gatekeepers of marriage. Women are the gatekeepers of sex. And a commitment doesn't happen on that level unless a man wants to get married. But at the same time, you have to find the right woman to want to marry. But it's pros and cons to marriage. And we all know the system is for the woman. And sometimes it's hinder a man to making a big commitment to a woman. But I came up with 5 reasons why a man won't commit to a woman even before marriage, you know. So if you got anything you want to add that in the comment section, but let's get started. Number 5, he's not ready. And sometimes it takes a man to know that he's not ready to be in a relationship or be in a long-term relationship and be honest with a woman. And sometimes guys are running around here lying and saying they want to be in a relationship knowing they don't want to be in a relationship. They just want to string a woman along for, you know, some sex, some regular sex. And I think that's a cop-blocking move as a man. It's to know you're not ready and lead somebody on, because karma is a bitch. When you find a woman you want, she gonna lead you on, and then it's gonna play a vicious circle. So, you know, if you're not ready as a man, move on. Don't leave that woman sitting there waiting for you forever and ever. In some instances, women are scared of change once they get used to a man. And sometimes a woman will stay with a man for 5, 10 years without a commitment, without a marriage. So, guys, just stop leading these women on. Number 4, too many options. Every day we can go and jump on social media, on a dating website, and hit a woman up and get a date. And sometimes it's like playing in the field and you don't know what you really want to do. It's like, you know, you get the old toy, then the new toy come up, then the commercial come on. Same thing with dating, you know, just like a kid. You like a kid in a candy store because there's so many options. Back in the day when we didn't have social media in the 80s and 90s, it was easier for you to find a nice looking young lady, good personality, and then want to wife her up. Nowadays, you wife something up, you might see something look better, but it might not be better. So we had to get in the age of focusing on what we want in the long run, but too many options can't stop a man from commitment. Number 3, a woman's situation. A woman could have a situation that you do not, it's not part of your plan, your purpose, your program. She can have too many kids. She can have, you know, attitude issues, stuff like that. It just don't fit your life of why would you commit to something that don't make sense? A lot of people don't look at this in a, you know, some people use, like a lot of women that's frustrated with dating, they use shaming language. Is you just take me the way I am. But at the end of the day, you can't put tires on a Pinto on a Ford truck. And if it doesn't fit, you must have quit. You feel me? Get away from the situation. So at the end of the day, if it doesn't fit and the woman's situation is totally different than your situation, then just move on. So that's why I feel about that situation. So number 2, sex. At the end of the day, at some point as a man, you may be imprinted to have a certain sex life and a sex drive that you need from a woman. And sometimes some guys don't know the sexual appetite. They need multiple sex. But if you're going to be to the point that you're going to be with one woman and she don't bring it in the bedroom like you know she could, you know right then and there that eventually she's not bringing it to the bedroom. So why should I commit to her? Because eventually I'm going to cheat on her. So sex is a big key. And this list can go on both sides with man and woman, but at the end of the day, the man do the asking for the marriage and asking for the commitment. So I just kept it to the man point. But the sex is a deal breaker. It's a heartbeat of a relationship, like I said before in one of my old videos. And if you haven't seen that, go check it out. But that's my number 2. Number 1, last but not least, a man has everything to lose. Now, if you're a man and you're in your pair bonding years and you're like just finishing college and you had a girlfriend from college, you taking a chance to just pair bond and build with that woman. But when you're a man like me, you know, close to 40 and have his own home, has his own savings, have his own 401k, things like that, build up. Sometimes it just don't make sense to commit to a woman and jeopardize your livelihood when you're almost 40. And if it doesn't work out, you let's say if I went and had a relationship and had a baby with a person that didn't have kids and got married or whatever, and it didn't work out. So then now I'm paying child support to almost 60 on top of the financial burden of the marriage, or me selling my house or me losing my house to the wife. So sometimes as men, we think about the bigger picture, especially when we have been seasoned and veterans as men, period. So a lot of men that have a lot to lose will be very cautious of making that commitment with a woman because he's looking at the downside. He really not looking at the upside. And sometimes if you plan, purpose, and program and get your shit together, guys, and you have your own money, you have your own house, this and that, it's not too much a woman can really do for you. But if she leads with, putting God first and loving herself and submits to your program, it can work. But I just say when you're like almost a built product and you're in your 30s, 40s, and you got, like I said, your shit together, it's very hard to make that commitment unless she has that equally yoked to the point that you know she has the same things I have and as much as lose as I have, then it makes sense. But it doesn't make sense when you bring somebody along that's not equally yoked. They might look at you as a lick, like C Boogie says, and you don't want that. So at the end of the day, guys, that's my last one. You know, you got a lot to lose. So, but at the end of the day, I want you guys to stack and tack your life. Let's stack up our life. Let's, just take dating slow. But if you're in the pair bonding years, which I mean in your early 20s, and you're growing with a woman, cool. But if you're in your 30s and you had a couple relationships and marriages, just take your time. God will send you the right one. Not saying that you guys you might not never get married, but you might find somebody that's a life partner for you. And that's all I really want to say on this video. And if you guys have anything you will add it to the comment section, and I'll holler at you guys on the next video. Peace.